Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup, live here in Houston. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Adams is out there with Anthony, and it's George in at the small forward. Adams dishes to Robertson, and Capella sends it back, and he's able to get it back. 2 points, that one goes. And here are the Rockets now. Harden draws the double to the paint, taken away by Anthony. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Westbrook leading the charge.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down. And one thing you have to say about Russell Westbrook, he is an absolute star. I mean, the type of player you can build around and win with. Just the total package on the offensive end of the floor.
A free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. The numbers Westbrook put up last season in his MVP run, Greg, just staggering.
And you figured his numbers would get a bump, but I don't think anybody could have expected this guy to average a triple-double. I mean, arguably the most impactful superstar in the league. And really, the past few seasons, the Thunder have just been a dominant team on the glass. They do a great job of limiting second chance points, and they get a lot of extra possessions with their own offensive rebound.
Ariza just totally broke down the defense, exploiting any space they gave him off that pass.
There's the pick. Westbrook passes to Anthony. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Anthony's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. You look over the roster of the Thunder, and it's easy to see why they're such a great rebounding team. 1 through 5 can come up with 10 boards on any given night.
And those rebounding totals usually translate to wins for this team. Very rarely do they lose a game when they're having their way on the glass. The goal at the end of the night is to play the bully in and around that painted area.
Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, George. Back to Westbrook. And Adams kicks to Robertson. Outside Westbrook. 4 on the clock. Pass to Adams. Over Paul. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Mike D'Antoni. He knows they're up against a team that plays best when it can get to the front of the rim. So the #1 concern defensively is coming over to help the cutoff drive. They're cutting down all lanes to the hoop. Kevin will see who imposes their will upon the other.
All right, David, thanks. Westbrook kicks to Anthony. Back to Westbrook. Anthony with the screen on Paul. Westbrook dishes to George. Over Ariza. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. And here is Paul. Capella with a screen on Westbrook. Paul passes to Tucker. Screen by Capella. And Tucker kicks to Capella. Paul with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Paul's got 5.
And Paul has a beautiful stroke from deep. A gifted shooter who drains perimeter shots with consistency.
Westbrook dishes to Anthony. It's George on the wing. Ariza covering. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. Rockets trail by 3. Harden outside. Harden draws the double. Feeds it to Tucker. Screen by Capella. Tucker with the ball. Anthony on him. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Attacking the rim in heavy traffic. You love his focus right there.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Westbrook. Adams sets the pick for Westbrook. Tipped away. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by just 1. And we'll be back with you right after this. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like all chores, pretty much 18 years of being rookie. That's pretty much all it is, and people just beat you up for no reason.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, I'd say it might have toughened him up a little bit, that's for sure. Wow, 18? That is mind-boggling.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Always a good strategy. You get as many people involved as you can early on.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Rockets. Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. Green is out there with Luke and Mbamute. Then it's Nene, and at the 5, roaming the paint, kept alive. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Nene's got his first points of the night.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game, phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Westbrook gets to Adams. Gordon with it. And Mbamute the pass to Paul. Anthony, no one around. And the Thunder, another 3.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. You could feel the clock ticking for Melo's time in New York in this offseason. It finally ended, Greg.
Yeah, and for a team like this to add Melo to the mix, what a blessing. I mean, Melo still has a ton of offense to offer, and hard to add a player so skilled as Melo for practically nothing.
To the inside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That shifty, unpredictable, herky-jerky nature of Gordon's game, it allows him to get to the line. The D never knows exactly how to guard.
A free throw good from Eric Gordon.
And Eric Gordon has long been noted as a terrific shooter, but I felt like he was able to display just how great he can be last season. Had that green light whenever he was on the floor, and really near the top of the league in terms of threes attempted and made.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. 4 on the shot clock. Over Nene. George. Yep, that one goes in there. George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
And for Gordon, he's been a great catch-and-shoot player in the past, Greg. The difference last season was the improvement in his pull-up 3.
And there is a world of difference between shooting a 3 off the pass as opposed to off the dribble. The pull-up 3s are what make players like Steph Curry so hard to guard. And when Gordon added that to his game, I think it helped his overall ability to score the basketball.
Paul outside. Here's the three. That shot missing, and the Thunder going the other way now. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Dishes to Patterson. For three, Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Gordon with a screen on Westbrook. Nene, the screen. Outside Gordon. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Ooh, he's not happy to pick up his second foul. This early in the game, he's got to be careful.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. P.J. Tucker comes in for Mba'amuta. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Gerald Green. And it's James Harden in for Paul. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. Ariza has the open look. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Ariza's got 5.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Westbrook. Plays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
And I love the confidence and energy Westbrook plays with. Just an excellent scorer once he gets good position inside.
For Houston, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
No good on that one.
And when he's healthy, Gordon is extremely effective, an incredible scorer who fills up the stat sheet.
And he sinks the second. It could go, and no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Thunder lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Carmelo, I know in this system communication is key. How did that impact tonight's game?
It's working right now. We got to fine-tune some things out there in the game, a couple minor mistakes, but we'll be all right. I feel good about tonight.
Yes, you guys were definitely in the flow. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime
And we hope
Show.
you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. Looking at the Thunder, Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Defensively, they did a great job of contesting shots and making things difficult. They faced several attempted runs, and they came up with key stops. It was punch, counterpunch there for a while, and it's close, but the fight is going on.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
That's it for now as the second half's just about ready to go.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Yeah, and sometimes you find yourself in a role you're not comfortable with, but his passing in the first half really was impressive.
Yeah, and some of it is based on how the defense is playing you. He didn't force things. Instead, he rewarded his teammates.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Rockets trail by 5. And last year, one of the bigger surprises in the NBA, the Houston Rockets.
And remember, absent Dwight Howard, a lot of people thought maybe they're going to take a step back. And in the year where several other super teams in the league kind of took a step forward, the Rockets were able to hold their own. The team has a system that works, and they have bought into it. And top to bottom, they've been
on him, and as we get into the second half. And small forward and power forward, it's George and Patterson. Corey Brewer is out there with Felton. And it's Collison at the center position. And for the Rockets, they're shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Here's Tucker, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. Well, we talk so much about what it's like on the floor, Chris, but I wonder what it was like off the floor when you were on the bench watching the team play and what was going through your head and mind. What did you and your teammates talk about as you were on the bench taking a rest and watching the game go on?
It depends on which game. You know, if you're in L.A. and you see, Eddie Murphy and Rihanna walk in, you're going to say, hey, look at Beyonce and Jay over there. Or, if you're watching a great play and you see a guy dunk on your teammate, you're not going to get too excited, but you're going to whisper to your teammate, man, did you see that? That's crazy. Or, you're pumping up guys because they've been working so hard in practice, and it's a guy who's getting his first time to kind of get in and get a good run. So you're cheering him on. And so being on the bench, it's a lot of fun. You have to stay focused and ready to be into the game. But part of that job on the bench is to keep the energy of the bench, and that's to keep guys encouraged, to be loose, to have fun. And so it's a lot of fun being on the bench. And more fun when you win than losing, but a lot of fun being on the bench.
Outside, George shoots a three. Ariza with the rebound. Rockets trail. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Rejected by Collison. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. The Rockets pull it in.
And for three now since halftime. Taking them a little while to find their rhythm.
Harden. Here's Ariza. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
And Ariza, not quite the rebounder of his early days, but still capable for a wing.
And how about the career progression of Trevor Ariza? He came into this league somewhat as an energy player who, obviously could attack the rim. Now he's one of those guys who's primarily a 3-and-D component.
Nene, he's checked in for Houston. And Bahamute comes in for P.J. Tucker. For Ariza, his first few years in the NBA, over half his shots came within a few feet of the rim. Greg, now over 2/3 of his shots are from beyond the arc.
And that's just how it goes for some players in the NBA. Ariza he has some bursts to finish at the rim, but has turned himself into a deep threat, and he's always been a presence with his defense as well.
Harden dishes to Nene. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Gordon comes in for Nene. And it's Gerald Green in for Chris Paul. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. On the wing, Gordon. Screen by Bahamute. Shot clock at 2, and Gordon hits from deep. Gordon's got 6 points.
Gordon's crafty. He's great at finding room to shoot off the screen, but he cannot afford to lose it.
Here's Westbrook, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
Solid pick to create that opening. Soft touch on the jumper.
There's 1:26 left in the third. Green, the screen. Amute, a screen on Anthony. The three from Harden. They grab their own miss. Ariza kicks to Harden. Knocks down the 3-ball. Harden's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, that's just the confidence Harden has in himself. Ready to fire as soon as he receives the pass.
Westbrook passes to Carmelo, and a little luck that time, but it drops. 55 seconds left to play here in the third. Harden outside. Outside Gordon. Back to Bahamute. Yes, that goes in. And Baamute's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Traps in the tray. He has 5.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now Gordon. He's got 6, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Now, this game is coming down to the wire, and rush plays like that show how much pressure the players out there really feel.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Westbrook. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Thunder leading by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now. Trust each other and trust the load. It's not just one-on-one defense. It's together.
A little help from your friends. This is what Billy wants. He wants a lot of communication, wants teamwork. And guys, you were talking during that break. Do you think his team is listening?
You know, you also have to credit the other team. I always say, you know, they get checks on the 1st and 15th also. I mean, the offensive play calling is having an effect, and let's just see how they respond.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The 2 pillars of this team, Chris Paul and Harden, are the 1 and the 2. P.J. Tucker is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And Capella is very efficient down deep, using his muscle to get off the shots he wants inside.
Outside Westbrook. Down low, deflects the pass. Stolen by Tucker. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden outside. Screen by Capella. Paul dishes to Harden. Rocket 6. Here's Gordon. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Ooh, the lost art of the mid-range J. Gordon just measured it perfectly, squaring up and knocking it down.
Harden, that's good.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Well, yeah, you want to save your best for last. The guys on these teams know that.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Roberson. Back to Westbrook. He dishes it to George. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Tucker. It's stolen by Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
And Tucker kicks to Harden. Outside Gordon. Excellent D there from George. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points on a deep ball for them tonight. Westbrook passes to Adams. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Gordon. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied.
Tucker can't get it to go. The Thunder's shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Westbrook dishes to George. Screen by Adams. Back to Westbrook. keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. From deep, Harden gets the three to fall.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Harden against Westbrook. And rolls and kicks to Anthony. For three, Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Out to the wing. Buries it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And this atmosphere is dramatic.
Guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Paul. There's the pick. Ariza outside. To the middle. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
Never committed to setting a good pick right there. And as a result, he was able to stick to him and get a hand in his face.
Here's Westbrook. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.